What sound with it? This SODLiMan. You hear me? I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Let's bang it out. You know the drill, keep it real. Gang drop chalk. I work this bitch like a career and let you meet the clout.
All right, we got SODLiMan off the porch with us today.
Shit, yeah. What sound with it?
I'm feeling well, man. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling wonderful right now.
Yeah. Welcome to Atlanta, man. What you working on here for this trip?
Man, some of everything. Don't let networking, just moving around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But most of all, I'm chasing money.
For sure.
For real.
I dig that, man. Yeah, your name's been buzzing pretty hard in the streets and online, everything since you came back home, man.
Yeah, this what they've been waiting for. This what I've been waiting for the most, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got some people behind me, who ready to see me be successful. I can't let them down.
Yeah.
So, most of all, we finna count up.
Did you expect things to move this quickly once you got home?
I did, cause like before I went in, like I was feeling it, and then like I had my mindset there, like once I want something, I'm gonna keep going for it, and like I be seeing shit before it happen. So that, and I always been like that. So you know what I'm saying, like this is what type of time I'm on right now.
For sure.
For real.
All right, so let's take it back, man. Originally from Shreveport, right?
Yeah, Shreveport, Louisiana.
Yeah.
They say we country though. Real talk, they say we country and shit. But yeah, that's where I'm from.
Yeah. So what was it like growing up on Cooper Road, man?
The trenches, like for real, like, some of that, this and that, some everything, killing, fighting, this and that, anywhere else, like just like the slum, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't feel like there's no other hood like that nowhere else. Like for real though. Like if you from Shreveport and like you can't know anybody go over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't care where you from, I don't care who you are. Like you have some everybody like, nah, I ain't going up that way. You know what I'm saying? Even some of the toughest niggas, like, nah, I ain't fucking around up there. That's just how it be.
Yeah.
Real talk.
So how old were you when you first jumped off the porch?
I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I always been thugging, but like, I'd say like when I really just got to I was about 13. Yeah, about 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 13. And ever since then, Lord have mercy. It's been hell, for real.
Did you have any big homies out there or family members to kind of guide you while you was in the streets?
Not really. Since I was little, I used to always watch though. I used to love being with my dad a lot, and I just used to watch everything and suck it all in. So like, at a young age, I was just really on it, you heard me? And like everybody and everybody was watching, so they already knew how I was moving and what was going on with me. So like, they just respected it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I kept it, and I kept it like that, like it was in me, like. You hear me? So like, I ain't really need. It felt like I've been here before, so I ain't nobody ain't never taught me. And I was watching my dad a lot though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, this really like that's how it went.
Yeah.
I feel like he taught me everything though. You hear me?
Talk to us about when you were 17, catching that attempted murder charge.
Yeah, I had ended up catching the charge and shit like that, and niggas had played the peep on me. I had ended up. But in the midst of me catching that charge, though, I had just ran from a group home, like in Tallulah. So I was already on the run for Office of Juvenile Justice. And like I had ended up catching an attempted murder charge. And like when I caught that charge, I could have went on the run then, but I had ended up turning myself in and shit like that. And I did like 16 months and I came home. Yeah. And shit, like I got it dismissed. I came back home. Shit, it was over then. Yeah, nigga had played the people on me, got me sent to jail behind some shit. Crazy though. Real talk. That's crazy. The main ones who say they gangster though, them niggas be telling. For real.
During those 16 months, did you think at all that, this could be it for you? They could.
I mean, like, I did, because I was like, when I was really sitting back, like, damn. I'm knowing, like, I'm facing a lot of time. I know what the charge was carrying and shit like that. So, like, once I had got my transcript and all that, and I'm reading my transcript and, like, you know what I'm saying, it was, like, common sense that I had to beat. And then, like, I had a lawyer on top of that, and, like, my lawyer, like, that nigga, he a pit. So, you know, he'll come and see me. And he, like, as long as he don't come and see me, ain't nothing changed. Everything still the same, you know what I'm saying? It's no news, good news.
Yeah.
So, he never come and see me. So, shit, like, I just had a feeling like I'm going home, you know what I'm saying? And like my court dates, yeah, they ain't had nothing on, but they were trying to get some evidence and shit, and like, and I got that bitch dismissed.
Yeah. And then most recently, the feds came and picked you up on gun and drug charges, right?
Right. And like, there was some fucked up shit too. To like, see, but every time I ever went to jail, they always came and talked. But I had a feeling they were gonna ever come and try to get me though. But like, they ain't never had nothing on me because like I wasn't no convicted felon and nothing. I was clean, but like I always realized I just stuck me. So I fucking around and ended up getting jammed for some guns. But the guns was clean though. But like they was registered in another state, so they had came and charged me like I was trafficking guns and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? They had ended up picking me up for some little weak ass shit like that.
Yeah.
And they gave me 18 months. And I had did like 15 months and some days after 18 months, like 85% of that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And how long you been home now?
Shit, about 30-something days.
30-something days.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first thing you did when you got out?
I went to the studio.
Yeah.
Took a shower, went to the studio. Yeah, I jumped in traffic. I went to the yo. After that, you know, linked up with my kids like them little next little couple of days. You know, just laid back, you know, chilled in the city for a couple of days, seeing shit for what it really was, how everything was maneuvering and what everybody was doing, you know, see where everybody head at. And I shot right out like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be back and forth on some shit like that, but it ain't nothing out there like right now. For what I'm trying to do anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no moving down to BR, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why'd you choose BR?
I mean, like they say, like how Atlanta is with all the music and shit. Like you got niggas out there who be, you know, like this where a lot of rappers at. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing a lot of niggas blow up and shit from out there, you know, and get hot like that. But anywhere from besides Shreveport at the time, like anywhere, period. You know what I'm saying? But and like I had my, you know, I got some fam down there and shit, my people down there. So like I felt that was best. That was a little good move. It ain't too far, it ain't too close. You know what I'm saying? Nigga could be in and out, like back and forth. So, you know, I was like, fuck it. You know, that's what it is. Good studios out there. Mm-hmm. That's what I be needing. I ain't really no studios like around my way in my city like that.
Oh, yeah. You just knew you need to be out of the street.
Yeah, like, period. You heard me? That ain't where it's at. For real, that ain't where it's at.
Feel like you kind of outgrown the city at this point?
Hell yeah, but see, I've been feel like that, but I was bigger than what I thought I was. Cause like I ain't gonna say I was just moving like I was still regular, but like you'll see me on the daily if you know what I'm saying, if you know me like that, like you'll been to see me somewhere. But like now, when I go to that bitch, like I don't be want to call nobody, I don't want to let nobody know I'm in the city or nothing. Like they'll be like, you ain't out here. Then I lie about my location, like where you at? I'm somewhere else. You hear me? Like I'll call you when I make it, but I already made it. You know what I'm saying? Just doing shit like that, like yeah, I got to though. You know what I'm saying? I don't just move regular no more. I can't nothing be regular no more. Put it like that.
Yeah. How would you describe how these last 30 days or so been since you've been home?
Oh, let me see. What's the word? I mean, I don't know. I just been going with the flow, but it been good. You know what I'm saying? I'm still, you know what I'm saying, seeing shit for what it really is now. You know what I'm saying? I'm back, got my freedom back and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying, and shit like this. So, shit been really good. You know what I'm saying? I've been just working my ass off in that studio every chance I get. You know what I'm saying? Just dropping, constantly dropping. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I do a little chilling back. That's all I'm really doing, If I ain't in the studio, I'm probably at the crib just cooling. Doing a little fucking off. A nigga step out, every now and then. But shit, everything, good. I like how shit been moving, though. Like a nigga came home, like how I expected. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, everything good. Deal at 30 days. It feel like it been longer than 30 days, though. Because everybody holler like, they be like, how long you been home? I be like, such and such amount of days. They like, for real? Like, I'll be like, yeah, like, why you say it like that? You know what I'm saying? That type of shit.
You just get a lot of work done. That's
yeah,
it
but
seems
see,
like you've been home long.
They ain't looking at that part though.
Yep.
Because what? I've been home like with 30-something days. I would drop like, had shot this little vlog, like 3 videos. I just dropped a video today. But besides that one, I already had like 2 of them out. Just had put them out, you know, back to back and see what they was gonna do. But I knew they was gonna be fucking with it, like, you know what I'm saying? They did what I expected it to do, like ASAP. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep on giving them what they want.
Yeah. Would you say this is the most focused you've ever been on your music?
Hell yeah, like, cause at first I was fucking with it and I knew I was raw, but like, once you got more people who believe in you, you know what I'm saying, more than you believe in yourself, and then like you get to believing in yourself, like that just motivated me even more. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew I had it because like I'd be listening to a lot of rappers, but like once I be listening to it, like they have some nice music, but like I know how I be thinking, and when I be coming up with my shit, like I know it ain't really no nigga coming like this with this shit right here or saying this like this, you heard me? So like I'm like, yeah, I gotta fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and every time somebody hear my shit, they be like, man, you something different, you know what I'm saying? Like, this that sound, like, this unique, this one of a kind, you know what I'm saying? I be knowing that shit, like, for real, because, like, I say some shit and other niggas say the same shit, but they'll try to switch it up a little, but I could tell they dick pulling their cotton in the flow on some shit like that. Yeah.
So how'd you link up with Ray Vicks?
It was like, what year that was? I want to say, what that was, 18 weeks? Like 18, I had dropped like this little this song, and he had hit me up in my DM and was like, man, it's hard, your music dope, you heard me? I was like, yeah, you heard me, fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? We link up. And like just so happened, like, we ain't bullshit, we ain't waste no time while he installing nigga out. I ain't play. He was like, fuck it, what he sent for me, and I ended up coming like that weekend, like that same week, that following weekend, and I shot to New Orleans and shit like that. I instantly got in the studio, you hear me, dropped some of this shit like that. And I had ended up shooting back out to my shit, and I ended up going back. And like the next time I went back, I had dropped like 2 mixtapes in like a weekend type shit in like a week. You hear me? Like I was just getting it in. You hear me? Like ever since then, you know, like that been like fam. It was genuine from the start. You know what I'm saying? Like a real nigga. You know, real recognized real. Like you know what I'm saying? He seen it in me. You know what I'm saying? I knew I had it in him. I just needed some real niggas behind me like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like you know what I'm saying? Lord tomatoes blood. You know, on some shit like that.
Yeah, he's an OG with the rap shit. So how much have you learned from him?
A lot.
Yeah,
a lot. He made me focus more like when a nigga being a yo, you know what I'm saying? You know, he correcting on this or on that, you know what I'm saying? Telling me a lot of shit that I ain't know about the music, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that made me think different about it, and, you know what I'm saying? How to do a track, you know what I'm saying? What to do on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of shit. I learned a lot from him.
Yeah. That's been an easy transition going from the streets and jail to rap full time now?
Yeah, it was. Cause like, once you keep doing the same thing for so long and you know the same outcome, you know what I'm saying, the result's gonna be the same. And you know if you do something positive, you know, you're gonna get some positive back. So like, this is what I needed to do. Like my mind just easily flipped. But instead of what I was trying to do at first, halfway in the street, halfway with the rap, like, I knew it wasn't gonna work like that. But I thought it was, but it just be like that. That wasn't what it was, or what time it was.
Yeah. So,
you know what I'm saying, nigga just, like, fuck, I might as well do this, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing other niggas take off and make a way for it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so shit, like, it just what time it was. It was simple like that.
Let's talk about these videos, man. Let's start with PSA.
With the one that I just recently dropped?
PSA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, like, that was the first video I shot, like, since I've been home.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, like, when I had been did this song, and like, there was a song I really was kind of actually sleeping on it. Like, I knew it was hard, but I'm like, man, I got some shit harder than this. But like, the beat be making a song, you heard me? Especially like if you know what I'm saying, the bars and the lyrics are really like, you know, pressing and raw. and the beat behind it, that just gonna make the bitch even more fed. Like, so once I heard the beat, I'm like, ooh. And I was at my uncle's crib, like I was up in the city. And I told my uncle, I'm like, record me real quick. And you know what I'm saying? I just ran that bitch as the beat was flowing, and like I put the video on my page, and that bitch is like almost 60,000 views right now on my page. And I'm like, we like, yeah, that's the one, you heard me? So like, I don't even be really caring about my opinion. I be asking, you know, my people around me, all the guys, like, man, what y'all think about this? What y'all think about that? They be like, man, yeah, that bitch sick, you hear me? So like, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna take it and run with it. And just so happened, I ended up hitting yo, laced that bitch up on the track, and I was just feeling that bitch, you heard me? And I was just went out sober-minded, you know what I'm saying? I just ran that bitch. I'm like, ooh, that bitch the one. You heard me? And that video called Vicks. I'm like, man, look. You heard me? And I just played that bitch out loud before I sent it to him. We were like, yeah. Ended up shooting video to that bitch and shit. And I'm like, oh yeah, like. And I was saying some shit in there that was real catchy. And I'm like, I know they gonna be fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? And just so happened, like, they were fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody be playing that bitch, you heard me? So, you know, that was the first video though.
Well over 100,000, pretty quickly too. Did you expect it to take off like that?
Yeah, I did. I was shocked.
Then you followed up with a Hop Out.
Mm-hmm. Hop Out. And when I dropped that Hop Out, I liked it. And see, then like when we be putting them out, like we'll try to put them, like, say for instance, like how the PSA was like on some crunk shit, like, you know, get some people hype. And Hop Out, it was on like some, you know, like some gangster shit, like laid back, like, you know, hop out with my gun up on some shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying, just switch the vibe up a little bit and double back and came with that in the air, like on some smoke type of shit, you know what I'm saying, like for the streets, like that's the energy that's floating around right now. So, you know what I'm saying, like they gonna be feeling that too even more, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, shit, that's just what it is.
And shit, just maybe an hour ago, you dropped In the Air.
All facts. Like, yeah, I was fucking with it. And like, since I've been home, like when I go in there, I don't be having to need my phone. I don't have to write nothing. Like, I can run a whole beat, like from the top to the end, like without nothing, just run it off my head. And like, see that in the air, like there was some shit that I had just really sat down and wrote recently, you know what I'm saying? That's to open up my mind so my mind can start back flowing, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that. And I had just recorded that like, about a week ago. Okay. And put it on the beat, you know what I'm saying? The Vicks was like, man, yeah, we're gonna do that one next. You know what I'm saying? Or like, before we shoot the video, he'd be like, what you want to shoot to? You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, I don't know. If I really don't know, I just tell him like, what you think we need to shoot to? You know what I'm saying? And he'd be like, well, this one. So we're like, fuck it, we go shoot this one. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
You working on a new project right now, or you kind of just focusing on singles and videos?
Yeah, a new project. Nigga working on a bitch. A project. And a couple singles too. Like a nigga just gotta go pick through it, you know what I'm saying? Go slide through and pick a single out. But like, I got this project from the drop on my birthday, the 31st of this month, the last day of this month. Young, Rich, and Federal. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have some hits on now. I'm expecting this bitch to do numbers, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is gonna be the one. Yeah. For real. This is gonna be the one, like, I got all type of music on there. Like, I've been writing a lot of shit, like, in my feelings lately, like, for the females type shit on some mellow, emotional type of shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with that the most. I got more emotion in my feeling song more than, like, you know, the gangster shit, like the street shit right now. But I feel like that's just what I've been on right now. I've been liking that shit better, like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody coming on that gangster shit, but, like, it's even better when you coming in your own way. And then, like, like everybody in the industry, they be on, like, that singing type of shit when it comes to some mellow shit for female. But, like, you ain't got too many niggas who really rapping that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga on some shit like that, that's why we feel like, you know, they gonna be on some whole other shit, like, they gonna really fuck with that.
Real shit right there. All right, let's talk about the talent out there in Shreveport, man. A few rappers starting to blow up from there now.
Right. I mean, like, I ain't gonna fake on no nigga out there. Like, you got a lot of niggas out there. Them niggas, they can rap, but they be on some pussy shit, chasing clout. You know what I'm saying? They'll try to diss to get their name up. You know what I'm saying? Do some shit like that, but, like, if he ain't off my end, like, you know what I'm saying, off my squad, like, all my niggas be rapping and, like, if you say we ain't the hottest in the city, like you hate, it's obvious. You hear me? Like the numbers show itself. Like them niggas ain't coming like that. You know what I'm saying? And them niggas, like I say, them niggas be on some clout chasing shit instead of just reaching out and try to work with a nigga to where everybody could, you know what I'm saying, build up, you know what I'm saying, have all lives on Shreveport. They'd rather, you know, go diss a nigga and, you know what I'm saying, like try to start some old fake ass beef, like some shit really going on when there ain't really nothing going on. You just really hating because the talent, this shit undeniable, you heard me? So like, this just what it is. They just be on some like, I'm really on some groupie shit. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Doing, I don't know what the fuck they be doing it for, but like, it don't even be worth it. Cause either way it go, like, how that bitch is, the city's so small, like, you got so many niggas rapping, like, you know what I'm saying? That'd be the best thing for all of us to come through together. But like, I was hollering at Vicks when I was in jail. I was like, man, I'm come home and I'm just gonna holler at everybody who be rapping, like, fuck whatever was going on at first, like, and try to just bring everybody together and just turn that bitch up. Like, and I know they gonna fuck with it, like, because of, you know what I'm saying, just behind a nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, like, fuck it. Put all this shit behind a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's some nigga, like, got some shit going on, we ain't putting behind. A nigga just ain't, you can't fuck with it like that, you know what I'm saying? So shit. But a nigga had to see though, however it play out.
Yeah. Real shit, man. Talk to us about Step or Die.
Like, everybody, like, out the squad, like, I've been fucking with all my partners like 10 plus years, you know what I'm saying? I came up with that like I was in jail, like doing like some juvenile time. At first it was young hustlers and shooters. That's what we was at first, you know what I'm saying? And like I had thought of that. I thought of Step or Die in jail. And like I came home, like that's just what it was. And like I seen like the impact when they hit, like everybody was fucking with it. And then like around that time, before I had ended up going to jail, I was dropping some music and shit. And like I laid around there and I doubled back and I came home. But in the midst of me being in jail, one of my other partners started rapping. Bankroll, he started rapping and like shit, he had got the dropping shit. So, you know, he held it down. And like about the time I came back home, I just dropped. You know what I'm saying? And shit, like ever since then, like that's just what it been. Like everybody, you know, Step or Die this, Step or Die this. Then everybody else in the city got to like getting on some stepper shit, saying they steppers and shit like that. But they know where it really came from. You know what I'm saying? And like we started a lot of trends in the city, like, cause I been knew I was on shit. The niggas in my city were never on, like at a young age, like them niggas went on that type of shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
You mentioned having kids earlier. What has being a father taught you about life?
Good, like, I ain't gonna fake. Like I had my first son, I was 16 years old, like, you know what I'm saying? But like I always had a grown man mind, like I don't recall being like no little boy or having no childish ass ways or no shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? Like ever since I had my son, like, but see in the midst of me having my son though, like I was in and out of jail. Like I went here when he was born, and then when I had my second son, I was in jail again. You know what I'm saying? So I was really back and forth and out of jail and shit like that. But like, you know what I'm saying, every time when I do spend time with them, like, you know, I'll be making sure that shit be priceless, you know what I'm saying? Like cherishing every moment, every second with them niggas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying them.
Shit. I got the new project dropping next week. What else are you working on right now?
Shit, I ain't gonna fake. I just be in that bitch just really constantly working, like, you know what I'm saying? Anything, really. I be knocking these features out the way. A couple niggas been hitting me up for features and shit like that. Getting them features out the way, you know what I'm saying? You know, just really calculating some shit, setting up a lot of shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Some interviews and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I know this tape, I'm ready for this tape to drop. That's what I was telling Vicks. I'm like, man, I'm waiting on my tape to drop like it's somebody else shit, like, cause I don't really listen to no rappers like that. I'll be go to my files and just play some of my unreleased shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And shout outs before we get you out of it?
Yeah, shout out to my brothers. SODLiMan Roll, shout out Blue Ben Jacoby. Shout out to Chopper at Big Man. Shout out to everybody, like, and I got my other partner, he been rapping, he been rapping, but he just not the guy to putting this shit out, doo-wop, you hear me, he out the game too, you know, shout out to him, yeah, man, and everybody else. If I forgot your name, you hear me, like, Ain't no love lost, I love you. You know what I'm saying? On some shit like that.
Let's bang it out. You know the drill, keep it real. Gang drop the chalk. I work this bitch like a career and let you meet the clout. They in my section when it's up, it ain't no coming down.